Hi everyone, my name is Liz Bland. I am the Division Director at the Mainline Health Women's Emotional Wellness Center. And I want to thank Tracy and Jen for asking me to be here today to lead you through a breathing exercise. Before we get started, just a few thoughts about breathing. It's something we do all day long, right? So what's the big deal? But if we really think about it, how often do we stop throughout our day and make sure that we are taking full mindful breaths in to our bodies? I do believe that breathing is a superpower, one that we have available to us at any time throughout our day. Breathing helps us to refocus. It helps us to come back to the present moment, and it helps us to calm our nervous systems, all really important things. Before we get started too, I just wanted to mention that in my opinion, when we stop and take mindful breaths, we are in fact meditating. And I mention that because over the years, so many women have said to me, Liz, I can't meditate. I have a hard time staying in the present. My mind wanders. So a couple things about that. One, that is a good sign because that's our brains. That's our brains doing their jobs. That is what's supposed to happen to our brains. So the meditation is retraining ourselves when we start to wander to come back to the present. But also, if we think about breathing in this manner, then suddenly we can all meditate. So what I'd like you to do as we set up and prepare for our breath is to think about your positioning. I like to sit up tall with both of my feet on the ground when I'm able to do so. And I envision in my mind a garden hose. If the hose is twisted, the water just trickles out. So I like to sit up tall and straight, and I think about unwinding that hose so that my breath can fill, and I envision it going from the top of my head all the way down to the bottom of my toes. So I'm going to lead us through a dragon's breath. And essentially, I'm going to breathe in through my nose, hold it at the top, and then sigh it out beautifully and loud like a dragon. So I'll do one, and then I'll lead us through three together. So I'm getting ready, and I'm going to breathe in. Okay, let's do three together, and I'll walk us through. So please find your position, your comfortable spot. Sit up nice and tall, and you can choose to close your eyes or to pick a spot on the floor to focus on, and we'll get started together. So we're going to breathe in, fill your lungs all the way up, hold it at the top, and then sigh it out. Great. We'll do another immediately. In, hold it at the top, and sigh it out loudly. And finally, at our own rate for the last. Beautiful. I'd ask you to take and pause a moment just to check in with yourself. How do you feel? What do you notice in your body? Taking a purposeful breath like that throughout our day is something I refer to as taking an oxygen cocktail. So I invite you to sprinkle that in throughout your day and see how it feels. Thanks for having me. Take good care. Enjoy the rest of the day.